Hello, YouTube. Okay, so here is a secret that nobody ever tells you, but it's the most vital secret that you'll ever want to know. Okay, so why are all these people getting grey hair everywhere? Well, the truth of the matter is, as you get older, your stomach acid increases in intensity, and that's why when you're 30 something, men end up with stomach acid bubbling up and they get indigestion. It's because stress, they say, right? Well, what happens is that acid becomes too efficient and it dissolves away all the good stuff in your hair, the keratin, and it feeds, pretty much it needs to feed, but we don't have food that's good enough anymore. And that's why you get men taking multivitamins of many, many kinds just to try to keep up appearances. But the body has a high demand and it gets higher and higher. And the only true way is to reset the clock of the demands. And it's not by overnourishing, but by fasting and teaching the body to go and temper the acids, handle it. And it has to get hungry again. So the thing is, if you're eating but not hungry, then you're actually doing more harm than good. You have to wait until you know you can hear your stomach rumble and gurgle, and that's when it rumbles. That's when it's actually ready for proper digestion and you can eat. So you're supposed to, at every meal, wait until your stomach rumbles. Don't let the urge of panic or fear of death or of anything, but only trust the rumble. There are other things that are contributive, like we are actually like a fungus. And when we're a baby, we come out of the womb and we've got this cheese for skin. But the thing is, the UV light from the sun turns our skin back to a solid type of ham. And then there's black mold that gets into our lungs, and we have to watch out for that. So what kills mold is bleach. Okay. So what is the sum-up secret that I was going to talk about? Well, there's alkali, which is really salt evolved by negative energy, or just with bombardment of energy. So speaking of energy, how do you charge the cells in your body? And the answer is foods that produce energy. Like there are sugars like gluten and or just all those sugars like maltose, lactose, fructose comes from fruit, fructose and gluten from gluten. Well, that's in flour. And so flour comes from wheat. The thing is, a lot of people don't know, is that enzymes break down the food. So where do you find enzymes? Well, you produce them via minerals. So you need to get minerals. So where are all the minerals? They drain into the sea. So you have to get some sodium hydroxide and mix it with seawater, or caustic soda and mix it with seawater, or even laundry detergent, which is borax. It's all basically a type of sodium hydroxide, or lye. So you get this lye stuff by burning wood, making into soot with a high temperature flame. And then that fine, that's double carbon, right? So sodium hydroxide is really just like a full of carbon thing. But anyway, it raises the pH. And the pH is the hydrogen molecule. But the moral story is raising a type of negative energy in something has a certain effect on it, and it evolves salt into bleach. So that's why we're getting bleached. But why are people getting bald-headed? Well, it's to do with immunity. What it is if you eat any of your body, like if you pick your nose, or if you scratch your bum and join your fingernails, and do 6 things where your own DNA gets back in yourself, like just sniffing, snorting, and swallowing your own slime, snot and stuff, it's still introducing you to your same DNA. And so, why isn't it happening with women? Well, I found out that the women have the same thing. So you have to have steroids, or even steroid cream, or steroid injections, to force the part of the body that's over-immunizing against itself to stop doing that. So I told my doctor about it, and he said, go with Rogaine, because Rogaine is supposed to be a regain thing for men. But it turns out most people don't realise that it's not about that at all. Our hair gets commanded to turn off and stop growing. But I found out from a guy who starves a lot, and he has a lot of hair. So, the reason why is because we eat meals thinking we're going to die if we don't. And we're too chicken to stop eating. We think we're going to die after one meal missing out. But I can tell you, straight up, I have had really amazing experiences from starving, and it's been better for me. There are people that get onto crack and they smoke it, and then they starve for about 2 weeks, and you can starve for 3 weeks and still be fine. Just on the 3rd week you may need some kind of food. A lot of people do it now on starving programs, like Naked and Afraid and Survivor. You can starve, and it doesn't kill you. It just eats away at your reserves, and it teaches your body to get hungry again. It resets the survival clock, and when you do starve, your body turns the survival clock back on, and the body tries to survive, and it heals itself. But most people, their bodies won't heal because they overfeed it, and then the body says, well, I don't need to do the healing survival thing because the body's not in danger. So you have to put your body in a danger situation in order for it to decide to survive. Once you know that, and that's why they starve you on hardly any kind of solids in the hospital after a heart operation and things, because of that very reason. And any kind of traumatic thing in hospital, they only give you powdered foods, not so much the solids, until you wean back onto them. But you fast for a long time, and you mostly just have water. And the thing is, you sweat it all off, all your fat and all that, and your body gets made deliberately to consume the calciums and things in it. And then they feed you up so that you can get ahead of it. And then they hope that you aren't going to fast yourself into to the black, into the negative. Yeah, so there's your answer for that. Okay, good luck. So watch out for water. It's full of bleach. You can get rid of it by filtering and distilling. In the seawater, just filter it, add sodium hydroxide, then rinse out the sodium hydroxide, and you'll have all the minerals. Then boil them to kill all the protein germs or bacteriums. Use the microwave possibly to destroy any bad germs, and then filter it again, and what's remaining is the good minerals. Then you can dry it, but a lot of people just drink it as is. Watch out for heavy metals. Using magnets, you can drain those out. Okay, yeah.